Made man music.
We upon this. Triple MG, we upon this. Made man music in the building. You know. You know. Are you ready for me? Cause every time we come around, professionally, we on top of the world. Cause every time we come around, definitely, we on top of the world. Say we find the beats. When we come around, them see them deletes. Them deletes. Techno baby. Triple MG, give me. Techno baby. I'm like maybe, God bless me too heavy on a daily cause I'm wavy. And when I come on I should wanna wave me, Mr. God glory. I'm your Super Mario, if you need a Super Mario, call me. Oluwa give me Golio, and my baby.
So Naira had to do it for the ladies. We get the money, house car Mercedes. And they want my LLA. The boys that be shopping, they getting it. We young and we getting it.
Blast, that's what I mean. I mean, if Sarah, if you're listening right now, shout out to you. Thanks for listening to the H.Hardy and MZ.Choclit show. We appreciate you so much. Sarah has been tuning in a lot nowadays, MZ.Choclit. A lot. Every day Sarah is on. We appreciate that. And Sarah is, and she's right in Minnesota. She's a Cottage Grove. So we appreciate that, Sarah. We also have North Minneapolis. They're tuning also. They're rocking us, listening to the show right here. We all know we have about 8,027 people listening right now. So we need that number to go up. As usual, I know it starts slow. In about 20-30 minutes, it's going to take off. You're going to have more people out there. Because I know a lot of people want to know about journalism. You know, when it comes to entertainment, we always get about the news and, you know, people killing and bombing and all that kind of stuff. But I think now we need to get a little different kind of stuff, and that's why we have that special guest in the studio right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome Mr. John. Mr. John, welcome to the H.Hardy MZ.Choclit show.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate you coming down. Hopefully you found your way here easily.
I did.
All right, that's good, because I remember we had a guest and she got lost for almost 40 minutes. You know? So we only had like 20 minutes left in the show. So, you know, we appreciate you coming on time. And he was on time, people. So if you've been on this show, John was on time. All right. Most of the people that came here, they were late. You guys were late. You know, he beat you guys to that. But John, you know, I know always when we have a guest on the show and people are listening. Of course, a lot of people are listening. What those people want to know is you know, I'm speaking to John. Who's John? You know, where's John from? You know, that kind of stuff. You know, so if you can just a brief summary of who you are, that would be really helpful to the people listening right now.
Well, I'm an entertainment journalist here in Minnesota, born and raised in New York. Parents are from Togo, West Africa, and I've been, you know, I consider myself an individual. You know, everybody likes to say they're a human or they're a person, but for me, I'm just an individual who's out here making moves.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
so
what's
you're from Togo. How long have you been here?
I have been here since I was, I want to say 10 or 9.
Oh, that's good. So you went
in Minnesota?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's good. That's what I'm talking about there. So he's been here for a while, ladies and gentlemen, since he was 10. So he's been here for a long time.
So he's a Minnesota boy.
Minnesota. You know? Yeah, you can see born and raised here, ladies and gentlemen. That's what John. So John, how do you pronounce your last name?
Dabla.
Oh, Dabla. Okay. Oh man, I didn't even want to know what I was saying.
Well, you know what? I did good yesterday. I don't day for yesterday. I don't think I butchered it. I was kind of scared. You was listening and you heard when I said it. Did I butcher it?
What did I say? Did I say Dabla or something?
I don't even know. I was trying to ask him. I know you would have messed me up.
Everybody gets it, like mispronounces it. But see, I got so used to it that I really don't.
You like got every yeah. So we got so it's what Dabla? Oh, Dabla. Okay.
Dabla.
So John Dabla is in the studio right now, ladies and gentlemen. If you just tune in, I know I mentioned John first. So John Dabla right now. That's who's in the studio right now, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, what we're gonna be doing, we're gonna be talking to John about some stuff that he's doing right now. So John, just a brief stuff. Just tell the listeners right now exactly what do you do? What exactly do you do?
I've been owning a website called John Speaks Official since 2011. Okay. And I've done interviews with celebrities, reality stars. I've been doing it for about almost 6 years.
Oh, wow.
This June will be 6 years. I really found a niche in entertainment. I've always loved, you know, being in the know and knowing what's going on and what's trending. Yeah. So doing it over the years has been crazy, but it's also been a blessing because I love writing. Okay. And to get that out in a certain way is great.
That's awesome. So you classify yourself as an entertainment journalist, right?
Yep.
So basically all you do is you deal with entertainment stuff.
Yes.
And that's what I'm talking about right there. So that way we don't get into bad news here right now. If we get into bad news, it has to be about a celebrity. Right? When you do this entertainment stuff, who do you interview? Do you interview the local people or?
I have interviewed local people, and I'm actually starting to do that now. I feel like Minnesota has great talents. There are people out here who are actually doing really great things. Yeah. And so for me, living here, I wanted to reach out to a lot of entertainment people who are in Minnesota.
Okay, oh, that's awesome. So also speaking internationally, have you had any interviews with other people other than the local? Because I want people to know, exactly. Because you say you've been in this for 6 years, so we want to see, have you taken that bold step outside, into, attracting somebody like a star that's bigger than, people around here. Anyone like that at all?
Well, I've worked with, I've interviewed Kevin Hart.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's my dude.
He's hilarious. Yeah. It was a great opportunity. It was last year during Valentine's weekend.
Okay. And was he in Minnesota or you out?
No, he was. I was actually here. It was a Q&A.
Oh,
so,
nice.
So a lot of my interviews are done Q&A, nice. And that's the one thing that I love about it is that doing Q&As, even if I live here and they live in a different state. Kevin Hart, Mila J, she's a singer. Devon Franklin, who's Megan Good's wife, husband, sorry. And I've worked with so many people that now, when I think about it, especially if they're celebrities or whatever, it's a blessing because coming from a local state like this, it's a very small state,
right?
And working with all these people, it's crazy. It is
definitely crazy, and that's one of the peepholes I'll say that I want to interview would be. Kevin Hart, definitely, because he's same as a very jovial kind of person. Yeah. And it seems like he's kind of easy to talk to. Yeah, kind of open up, not like the other stars that's so big. You talk
too big for the head.
Right, too big, and it's like So that's what I'm talking about. So Kevin Hart, if you ever watch this video, I'm right here. I'm also aspiring to be just like you, a bigger star than you are. Hey, I'm just kidding. I'm not even at your level. So, but right now we're interviewing John Dabla right here. Am I right? John Dabla? Yeah. I got his name right.
No. I gotta correct you with that, H.Hardy. You talking about you're not even on his level. I dare you say that.
Wait,
bro, everybody has their different level. I'm talking about Kevin Hart.
When I said level, I mean Hollywood.
It doesn't. No, you in Hollywood, bro. Listen, what you speaking in existence. You see yourself there. You vision yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're there. You're a star in many people's eyes. Like you're a star. That's why. Watch my kids be asking me questions when I meet other stars and artists and stuff. I'm like, it's all good and dandy. I'm not gonna be a groupie, but I'm a star myself. And I've been telling them since they was young, and I embed that in them. Like, yo, you're a star.
You're a star.
Don't look at, especially my teenager, when you're like, oh, this and that with other people. No, you're a star yourself. Do not sit down and be like, oh, wishing and so forth. Look at yourself as a star. You're up there. You're in that level. Everybody has their time and place.
That's great advice.
I'm sorry. I just had to correct that.
It is a good advice, but then you gotta face reality.
I'm facing reality.
No. You're a star, all right? But all right, there's a difference when if Kevin Hart walks in here and I walk in, it's like different. Nobody's gonna even look like who the hell is this dude? Just Kevin Hart,
which is understandable, but
so when I said level,
I want to correct that still, bro. I am not accepting that. You cannot see yourself. Even if me and Kevin Hart, I don't care whoever is listening. Me and Kevin Hart walk in the building. It's not because I'm a female, but when you have the light of God shining upon you, there's nothing. You're on the same level.
That's a different scenario now.
No, it's the same thing because I guess I just look at it like that. I don't even compromise.
You know, because you're getting what I was saying.
I know what you're saying, but I'm messing with you. I'm trying to make you talk. I'm trying to make you bring that out. So therefore, anytime when you say that, I'm gonna give you problems.
So turn the camera to me right now. Kevin Hart, I'm a star. I'm bigger than you are.
That's right. You don't have to say bigger than him, but you're a star.
No, I'm bigger than you. She said I'm bigger than you. So if we walk in the building right now, who are they gonna recognize? Me. Not Kevin Hart. If you watch the movies, it's me.
You're a mess. You know what? Shout out to H.Hardy. You know what I'm saying? He's ready for it today. He will energize. And shout out to John. John, we
got John Dabla in the building right. So we're gonna take the first steps because the listener just brought it up. Have you guys done the jingle line or whatever? No, we haven't done that line yet. So I'm just gonna do it. So ladies and gentlemen, if you just tune in, you're listening to the H.Hardy and
the Ms.Choclit Show.
Chilling with your boy.
Yes, John Dabla here.
He got it right. He got it right. First time.
You got it.
To everyone listening right now, we want to say welcome to the H.Hardy and
the Ms.Choclit Show.
We chilling with your boy here right now.
John Dabla.
That's what I'm talking about here. Now, if you just tune in, because I see people are tuning in right now, we have about 9,344 people listening right now. So if you just tune in, we currently talking to an entertainment journalist right now, John Dabla right now. He's from Togo, but you know, Brad and everything here in the United States right here. He's doing the stuff big time, ladies and gentlemen, interviewing people like Kevin Hart, a whole bunch of local artists, international artists and stuff like that. So he's doing a whole lot. He's working really hard, but we need to talk about some other stuff right now that people want to know. I had a question out there from Emmanuel. Emmanuel's listening all the way from Israel right now. He asked a question and he said, what made you want to go into entertainment journalism?
When I started this, I knew right away that writing was something that I loved doing. I never really saw myself as an entertainment journalist in the beginning, but once I started and getting to follow the trends and everything going on, doing my first interview with Cam Crush, who's a local artist here in Minnesota, that really branched me out. That to me, I never done interviews. And so the reviews that I got from that interview made me say, okay, I want to go ahead and see where this can go. I think being in the entertainment industry is kind of a lot, especially being, because I started when I was 17 years old.
Oh, wow.
And so now I'm like 22 going on 23, right. So
I know people out there, somebody just asked a question out there. I think it was Caster or something. If I just butcher your name, just have mercy on me. I know he asked for your website, so I'll probably if you do have a website, right?
Yeah,
if you can just give that information.
You can go to johnspeaksofficial.com.
So johnspeaksofficial.com right there. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for that, we later on after the show, we're gonna have that information up there on the H.Hardy and the Ms.Choclit Show page for you guys to click that link and check him out, see the kind of people he's interviews, and if you have any questions and stuff, I know there's a place for people to leave comments in the blog and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. Every interview and every blog post and entertainment things I post, there's a comment section for somebody to post what they would like.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about there. So, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you check it out. It's John Speaks. What is it? John Speaks what?
JohnSpeaksOfficial.com.
Official. JohnSpeaksOfficial.com. I gotta master that. JohnSpeaksOfficial.com, ladies and gentlemen.
You're slipping up again.
Because I want to go check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms.Choclit said I'm slipping up, all right? Somebody speak on my behalf and say, we're not hearing Ms.Choclit. Ms.Choclit, where you at?
Oh, actually, you're not hearing me because I am always on my promo game. But besides that, I'm all good. What's up, everybody?
One of these days, I'm going to take over promo.
Hey, you go ahead. Go right ahead. I would love for you to do that.
I just got to make sure I bring some ice cream and stuff.
Yeah, it's good. Make sure you be able to run my Instagram and that. You know, I right now I'm not in my Facebook. I'm not even really doing anything on Twitter.
You're not going to check until after the show, right?
Oh, no.
So if you check it in the show, then you're having me do work. I don't want to work, you know.
See? That's what it is. But you know what? Before we even go further, can I give a shout out to my daughter? She's listening in, and my mom and my son. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to our camera lady, my oldest baby. Oh, I shouldn't say baby, right?
Yeah, you don't want that.
She works with the team. You know, she's part of the team. That's how you do build up young entrepreneurs. But shout out to them. Shout out to all the listeners. And hey, like H.Hardy said, if it wasn't for you guys, there'll be no Ms.Choclit nor H.Hardy on radio station. You know, I just switched the name. Miss.Choclit, Miss.Choclit H.Hardy.
It's still the same.
You know, we're still a team, you know? So, you know, keep rocking with us.
Definitely, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you just tuning in, I'm going to say Sarah. Sarah, appreciate that comment right now. And Sarah just left a comment for John right there. She said, I'm loving this, and I like what you do, John. Keep it up. That's good advice.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, listeners out there trying to communicate in here. Appreciate you guys so much. Very soon, we're going to have the phone line set up for you guys to be able to call in and ask some questions and do all that kind of stuff here on this show. We've been working on a whole lot of stuff. Yesterday we had the first call in yesterday, and it went pretty well.
Yeah, it did.
Because I listened to the replay after that. It was pretty awesome, you know, and people have comments on that. So we appreciate you guys' comments and all that stuff. We're going to talk to John Dabla right here. I like to mention people's name over and over, so that way during the show, I get so used to it, I'm able to just pronounce it, the right way. So just bear with me on that. So John, so tell me, have you always, from being a kid, did you? I don't know. You said something first. I don't know what you always wanted to be not entertainment, but kind of like a journalist, or is it something like you always wanted to do?
Yeah, I've always loved writing. My passion for writing, and I've always loved just getting that creative experience out. And I think if you're an artist or a journalist or whatever you do, I think expression is the best, and just getting that out in that way for me was something that I always loved doing.
That is awesome. That is awesome. You know, because the H.Hardy MZ.Choclit show, we have been looking for somebody who writes. I don't know, because I read so many stuff on the web. It was pretty good. It was pretty good, because that's not what I was expecting. I've had people come sending websites, and dude, when you read that stuff, it's like, man, you know, I should have written this myself, because the composition and everything is just off. You know, but yours was on point. I read a couple, and it was pretty good. You know, it's pretty good. So yeah, so just keep that up. That is pretty awesome out there. So if you haven't gone to check it out right now, it is johnspeaksofficial.com right there, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you check that website out. Leave your comment. Whatever you want to tell John, just leave it right there for John. We'll put that information again on the H.Hardy MZ.Choclit show page. So have you created a Facebook account for that, or Twitter, or is there anything that?
Yeah, I have a Facebook page. People can just go to John Speaks Official on Facebook. It's just a fan page, and a Twitter. I'm more into my personal Twitter than I am So I'm more on the personal Twitter than the Twitter for the actual website.
No, that's awesome. So is that, so you said that the Facebook is John Speaks Official.
Yeah.
And Twitter is just John Dabla?
My Twitter is just Real John Dabla.
Oh, Real John. Okay. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, you can check him out there too if you want to see who we're speaking to right now. We're also gonna have the video posted out probably in the next 2 or 3 days on YouTube right now. So make sure you guys go check all the stuff out there. You know, and I know people are aspiring. I have somebody too I was talking to here. I'm gonna check that out right now, because that person asked a pretty good question. I was trying to get that out. They said, my name is Isaac Tay, and I was born in Ghana. I currently live in Chicago. He's saying that he wants to also be a journalist. If you can give me some few tips or steps or some of the stuff I should do to reach that level. I think that's it.
Yeah. Shout out to him. It's always great to give advice to people who are aspiring journalists. My biggest advice to people who want to enter any type of field is to just stay true to yourself and never let the success, get too big for you. And some tips is also just be original, especially when you're blogging and posting stories. Be very original and make it come true from the heart.
That's very real there. So Isaac Tay, if you just heard that, that was from John Dabla right now. He's an entertainment journalist right now in the U.S. Doing a lot of good stuff here, and we're gonna have his website posted on our page for each and every one of you guys to see, go read about him and know more about him. Like his page also on Facebook. It's John Speaks Official on Facebook there. His website is johnspeaksofficial.com. You guys check it out. You don't have videos and stuff yet, right?
No.
Okay.
No videos.
So we're gonna have to push John to do some videos and stuff of some of the stuff he does whether by webcam or whatever, we got to make something happen. But you have the voice, and do you have the voice recorder? We try to get something out.
Yeah, I was in the process of doing videos last year, but it didn't really work out as well as I wanted to. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to try to start working back on it towards the end of this year.
Yeah, because if we get that, it'd be definitely awesome to have people listen to that. Also, they'll kind of feel closer to you. Yeah, definitely, ladies and gentlemen out there. So if you just tune in right now, make sure you go down to, tell somebody to go down to www.solutiontimeradio.org. Also, we do have a phone app that you guys can download. Ms. Choclit's going to give you guys that information.
Most definitely. All you have to do is download the TuneIn Radio app on your iPad, your phone, whatever, any gadget you have, you could be able to and rock with us mobilely, and type in Solution Time Radio, and you stay connected with us.
Easy as that. Easy as ABC right there.
Technology's taking over.
It's definitely taking over.
Soon we'll have a robot in here. We won't even need Miss Choclit or H.Hardy.
Nah, first let's go. Yeah.
Nah, that's dead. Not.
My name
can never be us.
Thank you for listening. Ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, we don't want it to reach over there, ladies and gentlemen. But we're gonna take a short break and we're gonna be right back. The Texas people have been listening recently, and we appreciate that also. Not forgetting LA also for listening to this radio station right now. We currently have 10,034 people listening right now, so we appreciate that. Much love to you guys right now. People coming on and people doing your thing as usual. Now remember, there's always a replay of this show right after the show. In about 10 minutes after the show, we have a replay that was requested by the listeners and the fans out there that we do that because some people have different time zones and stuff, so they want to come in later and listen. So that's what we do. We do all that thing for you guys right there. So right now, if you guys are listening right now, we talking to a very special guest right now. He's an entertainment journalist right now, Mr. John Dabla right now. He's here with us in the studio right now. So remember, if you want to listen to stuff like this, make sure you go down, like our page, H.Hardy Hardy. Use the N sign space, and then Ms. Choclit's MZ.Choclit show. So it's H.Hardy and Ms. Choclit show right here you listen to right now. So ladies and gentlemen, we do have, if you want to listen to us online, all right, or you want to tell somebody about us, make sure you tell them that they should go down to www.solutiontimeradio.org, or they can listen on your cell phone also. I know Ms. Choclit has some wonderful information for you guys there.
Yes. All you have to do is download the TuneIn Radio app. You hear me? TuneIn Radio app, and type in Solution Time Radio, and you're connected with us. I think I might have to say that. And there's a space in between the solution and time, because there's others that had hit me up asking, man, I can't find it. So it's Solution Space Time Radio. Right. And you're connected. Voila. If you connect in right now, you'll hear my voice. Definitely. Make sure. And then also, like he said, we're run and operated by American Redemption Christian Center International. If you don't have a church home, come and join us, 4301 Thomas Avenue, North Minneapolis, where we have 2 services on Sunday, from 1 at 11 and 1 at 5 p.m. So if you can't make it in the morning, we have evening service for you. Can't make it those 2 times on Sunday? Hey, come and join us on Tuesday. We have prayer service, Real Warrior Prayer. I said Holy Ghost Fire Prayer at 11:30 a.m. Come and join us here and pray. After you pray, you go to work. If you have to work in the afternoon, it'll feel good, and ain't nobody gonna be able to mess with you when you get to work. All the demons gonna flee. And then also, if you can't reach Tuesday, hey, Friday, we have 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you have the opportunity 4 times in a week. And you come and join us. We have open arms. You don't have to be a member, but come and see how we do. And you also see H.Hardy and Ms.Choclit.
Definitely. We always in the building. So Ms. Choclit, I know you have some stuff going down here that you wanted to ask John right here. Make sure you hit that nail right there. Ms. Choclit?
Yes. Sorry, I was responding. Actually, I'm responding about the gala, getting information about the gala that's happening April 17th. We'll give you more information on that shortly. But my first question, like I asked everyone that walks in this building, what is your walk with Christ, John?
I would definitely say that I'm a huge believer of praying. And letting God shine His light through me. And I feel that I think that's one of the important things. Whatever you're doing, personal life or professional life, I think I actually read this book from Devon Franklin he sent to me called Produced by Faith. And one of the things he says in his book is if you don't have God in your life, and if you don't believe in faith, or you don't, depending on your religion, everybody's religion is different. But if you don't have that faith in you, how can you succeed? How can you continue your journey that you're on? And I think that's one of the biggest things when I'm in professional and in my personal life.
And that is so good, because in the Bible it says, even having a faith as small as a mustard seed. That's all God wants. You got to move by faith. It's not by sight, So it's great that you did say that you walk with Christ. We have to ask those questions, because like sometimes they see people and don't know their walk with Christ. Definitely. And what we do at the H.Hardy MZ.Choclit show, we get very, very deep. We get really deep, because this is a gospel radio station, but we put a little twist to it. Yes, we do play worldly music, but it's inspirational music. We're not here to judge no one, like God said in John 3:17. Everybody is so focused on John 3:16, but 17 said, he did not send his son to condemn, you know what I'm saying, but to save us. So we're here to save those out there. We're not looking for the saints. We're there to save others and draw them through. Like you said, there's a lot of different religions, and all we could do is win souls for Christ. We're at the end times. All we could do is win soul. That's what God wants us to do. Make God happy, make heaven unpopulated. That's all we just need to do. I do have Muslim friends. I have friends of all different nationality. Yes, I do have that too. But all different religions. But you hit the nail and hit it in the head with saying faith. That's all you need, is to have faith. And I notice that's people's biggest fear, to have faith.
That's true.
And we asked you, when you started this, what year, what made him, what inspired him? Okay. Besides that, what is your goals? Like, when you started this, did you see yourself where you at now, with all these different stars that you did interview, and where do you plan on going from this?
To answer your first question, I never in a million years thought I'd be where I am today. Honestly, when I first started this, it was for fun. Like, I really didn't see like I was gonna get my own website and I was gonna work with all these people. I never thought that, but I think, like I said, God did that. And all these celebrities and people that I have interviewed, I think one thing is that when I started, I never was thirsty to just be out there just seeking people to interview. It just was like, I took it as a profession during my second or third year. Where I am today is just all about me just staying true to myself. And taking this as a journey and as a craft. My goals, everybody asks me what are my goals for John Speaks and what I'm doing. And I just take it a day at a time. And I just see what's next. What I do know is that I won't be doing this forever. I will not be doing this forever, but I'm just going to take it a day at a time and see where it goes.
So, as you say, you're not going to do this forever. So let's say next year or this year, you blow up to a certain degree. To a certain degree where you're like, oh man, I'm making it good. This is a lot of money coming in. I can see myself. Is your mindset gonna change, or are you gonna be like, no, I'm not gonna do this forever?
And see, that's the thing that I'm in between that, because I always stay true to myself, and I don't want the success of this and the money of this to get to me. And I think that without money and everything, it's just what I'm gonna decide based on my faith and what my heart is telling me.
But what also saying that, everybody when they start something, that's how you know if it's for them or not. They elevate. So he's right. He would not just be where you're at, because the next step is he's not really doing videos now. So the next thing, he'll probably be in front of the television, doing this, traveling around instead of doing the Q&As. And you'll probably actually be interviewing face to face. So he's right. He's saying being true to himself. And that's good. That's what shows the difference between someone that's just doing this for fame and money, or someone that does something that they truly like. Like me, I don't consider this work at all, because I love to do this. This is what I love to do. I be happy and get excited. And then when I get sick, I be so upset when I'm not here for an interview and so forth. So it's like, I love that about you saying you're being true to yourself. That's what a lot of people needs to be.
Yeah.
Is true to themselves.
Because I think that being in this, especially in the entertainment field, is very shady.
Oh yeah, I know. I know. I've been in it for years. I was in the world.
Yeah,
it's really shady.
It is, and you
She's
gotta
a dog-eared dog, bro.
I think when it comes to entertainment, well, I say I speak for myself because of the kind of person that I am. Is I think when you really know who you are, you really know where you're from, you really know who you or what you're all about. Yeah. It's very difficult for things to kind of like, because you don't cherish too much money or fame, and you just look at yourself as I am who I am. Yeah. You know, everywhere you go is the same thing. So, I really admire people who are like that. Because it's like they're still the way they are, even though they have made it so far. They still don't want to see themselves like that, and that's very awesome. So if you're out there or you're a star or whatever you are, I'll say take that into consideration. Look at yourself now and say where I was before and where I am now. Am I who I was before? Am I the same person? Do I want to be who I am? It's always good to be true to yourself, like John said and Miss Choclit said. If you want to be like John, you gotta work. John is not just sitting down. He's in the studio right now. He could have been home and relaxing, but he's in the studio trying to tell you guys, hey, this is what I'm doing. Check me out. This is what I'm all about. This is how you can make it. He gave you guys some advice, but I know before we also leave, I know we have about it's almost 7, almost about let's say 10 minutes left in the show. He's gonna talk to you guys a little bit, just give you guys some advice and there's some stuff on there that we're gonna do. But I know people are talking about Jesus Party. Jamaica is listening to the show. They're tuning in right now and they say play Jesus Party, and they say it's by Papa Shan. I know that's Jamaican gospel. That's what.
It is. Shout out to them. That's good.
So Jamaica, cheers. Watagwan. All right.
Jamaica's in the building. Shout out to whoever's listening.
So definitely, Jamaica, we love you guys. This is the H.Hardy and
the Miss Choclit Show.
And we're chilling right now
with John.
Definitely. So we're gonna take Papa Sean right to Jesus Party. That's what they call it right there. So Jamaica, this for you right here. John, right now what we're going to do, pick a couple of people and give them a shout out. Okay, give some shout out to some people out there. So you can be safe when you leave here. So people,
people don't come for my neck.
You can give me a shout out. I listened to you and you didn't give me a shout out. So yes, go ahead and do that.
Shout out to everybody listening. Shout out to my guy Sean. He came through today. Shout out to him. Shout out to just all my fans, followers, readers, people who've been with me since day one, people who've been, just following my journey. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my mom, always supportive of what I'm doing, my sister, everybody who's in my family and everything like that.
Definitely. That's John Dabla right there, entertainment journalist right now. He gave some shout out to you people, so he's safe right now. If you can mention your name, he said shout out to everybody out there. People always say that, shout out to everybody out there, because we're afraid we're gonna leave somebody out. So ladies and gentlemen, so John, I know they say all good things must come to an end. But I know before we leave the show, one of the things we want you to do and would like people to do is to think deep in your mind and give some good positive advice out there to people listening. People, because you never know, there might be kids who want to be, journalists and a whole lot of stuff also. Just give them something.
I would definitely have to say to anybody listening who is aspiring to do anything, it doesn't have to be entertainment or anything that you're passionate about. Surround yourself with successful, positive individuals. And always know that whatever you're doing is gonna grow, and that everybody has something. I work with a lot of youth, and a lot of them, say that they don't know what they want to be when they grow up, or what they're doing. They don't see themselves doing it forever. But just know that what you're doing is going to go somewhere.
Definitely out there, ladies and gentlemen. That was from John Dabla out there right now, entertainment journalist right now, doing a whole lot of stuff. And if you want to follow him, stuff, make sure you go to johnspeaksofficial.com right there. Almost missed that out there. So it's johnspeaksofficial.com right there. If you want to like his page also on Facebook, go to John Speaks Official. Like his page. It's Facebook. Twitter, he's a real John Dabla?
Yeah.
Real John Dabla right there. So make sure you add him up there, follow him, get to know some of the stuff he does and everything out there, ladies and gentlemen out there. Let's support Mr. John Dabla right on everything he's doing.